moving forward at a light when a car ran a red, crashing into an SUV and another vehicle right in front of him. He hit the SUV. He actually hugged it under the carriage as he flew through the air, and that's what might have saved him. Incredibly, his bike
I'm
was
so
barely injured
done
and no one
with
was
being
seriously
broke
hurt
and
in that
being fucking
crash.
pregnant.
Well,
So
no one's
done.
seeing bad weather this spring.
You know, like, being broke and being fucking pregnant is not fun.
Snowstorms swept through parts of the
And
U.S.
having bills to
Northeast
pay and
today with
everything else.
20
That's why I'm so
centimeters of
fucking
snow in
broke.
northern New Jersey. In New
It
York,
just
heavy
sucks.
snow forced the Yankees to postpone this afternoon's home opener against Tampa Bay. There were also some school closures and flight disruptions. It's no secret isn't going anywhere soon. In the mountain parks. And if they're doing that,
No, I'm not okay. When you're so fucking broke, you can't afford food. But, you know, everybody's gonna be like, oh, you need to fucking save money. How you gonna afford to have a kid and everything? Well, you know what? Right now, I had to pay bills. I had to pay rent. I had to pay my old money back to people. That's life. That's not what I looked for, but okay. I don't think they're good, baby. March 26th, yeah, they're bad. In the fridge, in the drawer. Baby, in the fridge?
Yeah, I got them from the drawer.
Okay, to put in the garbage. Shut up! So done. You know, everybody fucking hates my guts anyways. You know, like, you guys come on here, call me a fucking bagger, call me this, call me that. You know? You don't know what my life is like. You know, I don't have fucking a drug addict problem. I don't have any problems with me. And, you know, you guys give so much money to this fucking drug addict. And, you know, you guys like, oh, she's begging, she's begging. I'm like, no, I'm fucking not. I'm just sitting here telling you the fucking life. You know, I had to pay a utility bill. I had to pay rent. I had to pay bills. And I'm left with $1 in my account until I get paid again. My boyfriend gets EI every 2 weeks until he goes back to work and it's fucking snowing. Until it stops snowing outside, then he'll get his weekly paychecks. And, you know, we're looking for a better place now because this house is too expensive. You know, we pay like $1,400 plus utilities, and that's a lot. And, you know, I applied for like low income, and I'm still on the waiting list. You know, it's not like it happens like that. You know, and people keep saying, oh, I'll give you some money. It's like, fuck no, I don't want your money, because every time anybody gives me any money, it blows up in my face and it gets back to me. That's why I never...
Driver discovered their smashed vehicle at the bottom of a cliff on March 26th. The 2 women were found dead inside the vehicle. The bodies of 3 of the 6 children were found outside. The search continues for the remaining 3 children.
Like, I just don't understand why people think it's funny to tell me that, oh, you know, you can, if you can afford to be pregnant, you can afford to pay. It's like, no, dude. Do you not know life, bills, everything costs money? But you guys give money to a drug addict like it's nothing. Like, you just like, oh, here you go. Here's money, drug addict. And you guys don't care. Because that's a drug addict. And you're so obsessed with the fact that a drug addict deserves money more than a pregnant lady. But you'll attack a pregnant lady and call me names and harass me and say I'm ugly and I should be dead and my unborn child should be dead. You know, you guys harass me and treat me like shit because you think she's better than me. Well, okay, she might be a little better talking or whatever, but I can tell you something, she's probably never paid a fucking bill in her life. She doesn't even have her kids. She's probably never fucking experienced how broke it is to be so broke that you can't even afford milk. You know, and living to paycheck because, paycheck to paycheck because your boyfriend has to go back to work in the season, but he gets EI every 2 weeks, and then when you get your paycheck, you have to pay people back that you owe, and it's like my phone's gonna cut off soon. My are probably gonna cut off soon, and Truthful Channel was actually making money, and that got taken away from me because of fucking people like you. Like people like, it's all because of people who like to strike channels. And I lost a channel because of people like you, basically. I lost a channel that I was making money off, and it was actually extra income for me. And now I don't get that extra income because I lost that channel. You guys harass me and call me names and say this and this about me. But have you ever walked a day in my shoes? No. Have you know how it feels to feel like you can't buy something at the store because that's nice.
Jesse Hernandez was trapped for 12 hours in a toxic sewage pipe in LA.
I wouldn't ever risk this on my worst enemy. When you get paid, you have to pay people back, you have to pay bills, you have to pay this and this, and then you only have $1 to your name. It's like, oh, okay. That's why I was looking for a better job. That's why I was looking for another job. And now, nobody will hire me because I'm pregnant. Basically. And, you guys, you sit there with your fingers up your ass and tells me I'm a fucking piece of shit or I'm a scam artist or whatever. Yeah, call me whatever you want. I don't give two shits. You can sit there and call me names, but, when I lost a channel, it was actually making me money. Yeah. And I can tell you something, is that when you're actually making money on a channel and get taken away from you because of somebody, that's a sad thing. And now I have to sit here and grow my channel again because somebody striked my channel, and now ever since the Truthful Channel is gone, I don't make any money. The extra $100 I was making, my first paycheck, was actually a cool thing. I actually got to make money. I actually got to make some money, and actually.
It's also a chance for kids with autism to get outside, dance like no one's watching, create some art, pet a pony, play some hockey, have some fun. Really improve quality of life and happiness come from some sort of social element, whether it's you have one best friend or 15 best friends.
Like when you buy stuff, like, people like to harass me saying, oh, how did you buy that? How do you afford a kid? I have money saved up, but I can't touch it because I have to go into an actual bank and sign it out, and that's for my kid. I put away $300, and and I'm gonna put more in. Like I don't understand what else I can do to make you guys happy that I can afford a child. I'm trying to show everybody that I can do this, and when I lost my father, I lost the person that I would always run to. I lost a person that, no matter what was going through, I always could call him and tell him. And he would never judge me. And now I have nobody. Like my dad I used to call him and say, hey Dad, I have no money. And he'd be like, okay, I'll drop it off. Or he would go to the store for me and buy me food. And, that's how my dad was. And I never had to be embarrassed to ask him. And now I always feel embarrassed to ask anybody for money. Because, money doesn't grow on trees. Money doesn't come like it's nothing. I try my best to come on here and actually be positive. And, nobody gives two shits. And I'm broke right now because I had to pay a bill, like an outstanding bill, so my utilities wouldn't be shut off. And next month I have to do the same thing. So I'm paying everything off, so I have money for this baby when it comes. So don't ask me stupid questions like that in the messaging comments, because you're just stupid. I will have money. I have money saved. I just have to go to the bank and basically sign it out. But when I'm saving money and you guys say, oh, how do you afford this? You know what? It's none of your goddamn business. Truthfully, it's none of your goddamn business what I do with my money. You guys won't ask a drug addict.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you in part by Senecart, made from natural senna to provide gentle overnight relief of occasional constipation.
All of a sudden, you're 9 again.
You guys treat me like shit, but you will never treat a drug addict any different. You treat a drug addict like she's a queen. And you treat somebody who doesn't deserve any respect in the world, but you give her so much respect every time she talks. And people make fun of me and put me down and treat me like shit because I'm telling them how it actually is. Thank you. And, I basically try my best to tell you how life is and how struggling it is to be somebody in the real world. I got paid. I paid bills. I paid my rent. That's $7.25, and then I paid my utilities, and then I paid my Shaw bill and everything else, and still it's not welcome. You can do so much, and nobody will ever be proud of you. I don't have 2 parents anymore. I have 1. And my dad always was help me out. And now I have nobody. My boyfriend, he gets back to work in the summertime, so we won't be having money problems. But, right now it's money problems because he only gets his EI every 2 weeks. So it's really hard for us to, save money and make sure there's money in the account right now because he has EI and he is going to work in the summertime. But at the same time, our son's going to be born in July, so he would have to take more time off when the baby's born, and that's going to affect him. But good thing he's banking hours. But at the same time, you guys think we're not good enough. I'm not good enough because I'm telling you how life is. And you guys don't like the truth. You guys like to live in a magical world called, you like to live in a magical world called I hate my life. You live in a magical world that no matter what you do, you can never be good enough for anybody. And nobody will ever be appreciate of you for you. And, when you buy milk, cheese, and everything else, it adds up. You can't even buy meat or, you can't even fill groceries. You can, you go in there with $40, you come out with, almost nothing for $40. And I'm eating healthy, and I can't eat healthy right now because I don't have the money to eat healthy. And, it's like, when you have bills on bills on bills on bills, you get to the point that you can't afford anything. And then there's people who are trolls and say, oh, I'll send you some money, and they don't. It's just like, cool, I don't care. You didn't really have to be such an asshole and tell me that you're going to send me money, but you're not actually. You need to understand that if you're going to troll me, don't troll me like that. Because anything that gets given to me, I'm appreciative of it. Like, I'm very appreciative of it. But nobody has to ever give me money. And, you know, I'm telling you guys that it sucks that I have no money to my name, but you know that's life. You know, that's how life is, and that's how that's what happens. You know, I'm 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 appreciative of everybody who has given me the $20 or $10 or whatever. But, you know, at the same time, $20 doesn't go far. You know, even when you spend $200 on groceries, you're not getting much. You know, I don't get why people can't understand that.
Was like Jim Abbott. Jim Abbott, who was a pitcher in the major leagues.
Right.
Yeah, it was incredible watching.
Great. An Israeli man popped the question to his girlfriend with a little bit of help from, like, the whole army.
Oh, it doesn't bother me. It's just the fact that people don't understand that I do have money. I have it saved. I just don't want to touch it because that's for my kid when I have the baby. You know, I'm making sure there's money saved for my child. And I
That just sets guys like myself up. If I ever get the chance to meet a lovely lady and get
I just don't understand why people have to be so hate on me. You know, every time if somebody sends me PayPal of like $10, I haven't got any money from PayPal for anybody, by the way. Only that one person that made drama. You know, I think that the easier thing would be e-transfer because then you would just send it and it would not cost anybody money. You know, e-transfer is better than PayPal because e-transfer you just get right sent to your account. Um, you know, I think people need to understand this too, is that PayPal takes $2. If somebody sends you somebody sends you $20, they take $2, so that's only $18. So if somebody sends you 200, that's only $195. If somebody sends you $80, that's only $72, $2 or $5. Yeah, I am being smart. I just don't want to touch it, so I put it in my account and I have to sign it out. You know, people need to understand. I'm not on here begging. I'm just telling you that life is hard for me right now, and I'm lucky to even have Wi-Fi right now. You know, I have I have a roof over my head, I have heat, I have electricity, I have everything, but barely no food in my house because if you don't pay your rent or you don't pay your utilities, you're going black or you're getting kicked out. You know, that's the main things in life. And somebody would never know that because they live off people's lives and live in basements. Yes, I've tried the food bank, but I've filled up my quota for the month, for a year or something. So, you know, it's not like food banks. You have to have like 5 quotas by yourself, and then you have to have people to get you in. So I don't know. Anyways, you know, I'm very upset that people keep asking me stupid questions. Like, I've tried the food bank, but they give you expired food. You have to remember that too. They give you expired food too. Like, most of the food they give you is cans or it's expired. And you can it's 3 days you have to eat it. And if you don't eat in that 3 days, it's done. You know, they don't give you fruits. They don't give you veggies. That's what I really live off. And right now, I don't even know what I'm going to eat for dinner because we don't have any food. And, you know, that's sad, but that's life. You know, you try to... Yeah, expired and damaged cans. Yep. Or the cans are almost expired too. Yeah. You know, I'm very upset people don't understand that. You know, I had some milk today. Yeah, it sucks. You know, like life sucks. You know, I think like, I wish I could get a part-time job, but it's hard. You know, people don't understand like when you try your best to like sit there and try to make everyone understand where you are in life, you know, it's difficult. You know, I'm I'm basically trying my best to not get everybody upset, but you know, food bank is not the best, and I don't like going there because they don't really give you a lot of food, and they don't give you a lot of healthy food. You know, you can go so far in life and still have nothing. Um, you know, I miss my dad. You know, he used to always help me out, and you know, I don't have him anymore, so it's like they don't have food stamps down here in Canada. No, they don't have food stamps down here in Canada. They just have food banks. They don't have food stamps like there in the U.S., but Canada they don't have them. I have government help, but um, you know that doesn't come in effect until the baby's born, basically. Yeah.
I'm trying to believe people. A petition started by a Southern Alberta teenager is generating support.
You know, I'm very. I think we need to understand bills, electricity, and everything else is not cheap. And
Come and try on gorgeous new diamonds at the Michael Hill Diamond Event. Like this exclusive Everlight diamond pendant design in genuine 10-karat gold and sterling silver. Just $249. Exclusive to Michael Hill.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you in part by your local Tough Deck dealer. Tough Deck waterproof decking. It's vinyl that doesn't look like any other.
New concerns tonight when it comes to your privacy. You already know that Amazon Echo and Google Home can listen to everything around them. And the next wave of devices from the tech giants could take things to a whole new level. Alexa?
This morning, millions are waking up and saying hello to their smart speaker.
Alexa, how many tablespoons are in 3/4 cup?
Products like Amazon's Echo, nicknamed Alexa,
you know, I think people need to understand this too. Is that like nobody's perfect, and you should never.
questions and to-do lists.
Tomorrow there is one event.
But now tech giants may be looking to push their product even further,
Okay.
raising concerns.
My rent's $1,400 with a full house, big backyard, 2 dogs, because I don't have anything included.
First detailed in the New York Times, Amazon and Google have both filed patent applications describing the possibility
And I don't like living in apartments.
with the capacity to
Hi.
incredible
You've taken about 13,006 steps.
and some fear trouble. One application from Google shows the company considering a future where devices are monitoring and reporting household activities. What could devices monitor?
Hey Google, make it warmer.
According to the application, pretty much everything. How often you and your family eat dinner together, how much power you use, even keeping an eye on your kids to report
I don't know.
to quote
Life,
mischief.
like, utilities is not cheap, Victoria.
Seems to be planning for a time when they can easily target specific ads by listening in on phone conversations.
7 microphones help Echo and Alexa hear you from any direction.
A diagram included in one patent application shows how the creators of Alexa will determine a person's interest, then use identified keywords to push related advertisements to them.
We're living in this wild west of
Victoria, are you my friend who I went to school with for years?
the name of the game.
serving advertisers. In a statement, Amazon says in part, "We take privacy seriously and have built multiple layers of privacy into our Echo devices."
Anyways,
Recordings for targeted advertising, adding patents do not
I'm just gonna
necessarily
sign.
reflect current developments to products and services. Google tells
Okay, why you? How did you find my channel?
ideas that our employees come up with. Some of those ideas later
Well, it's like $1,400
services
plus utilities.
prospective product announcements
Ah,
should
just for ad use, man.
for our patent applications. But in a high-tech world,
Are you that bored? You're watching me?
questions remain. How much do we want companies to know?
Yeah, I pay plus utilities, and it's $1,400. Can't remember. You can't remember how you found me? That's funny. Victoria, who I just made a mint. I've known her since high school. She's pretty cool. She has a cat. Her cat's pretty cool too. Did you guys hear about that family who like apparently SUV? I now have 2 kitties. Oh, you have 2 kitties now. Okay. How's that going?
New evidence suggests the family's SUV had stopped 70 feet from the cliff's edge, then accelerated straight off the cliff and into the Pacific Coast waters 100 feet below.
It was a very confusing scene because there were no skid marks, there were no brake marks.
Could the Harts have crashed on purpose? On social media, they were the picture of a happy family, but social services has identified the deceased children as potential victims of alleged abuse or neglect, saying
Good, they get along well. It is better than look. He has a buddy. That's good. How do you like living downtown?
records show one of the moms, Sarah Hart, pled guilty to misdemeanor domestic assault in 2011 after bruises were found on her 6-year-old daughter's body. Hart admitted that she let her anger get out of control. One of the missing children, Devontae Hart, was famously photographed in 2014 hugging a police officer during a rally in Portland. But neighbors say Devontae had recently been sneaking over to their home, begging for food. Devontae coming over here and telling us that, he's being starved to death and they're mean and, he doesn't like it. But friends of the family say the Harts were great parents.
Jen and Sarah were the most loving 2 moms that we could have ever seen on this earth, caring for 6 beautiful adopted children.
Police have searched the family's home, taking away computers, credit cards, and bank statements. All possible clues.
It's good. I walked to work, which is nice. I'm dead tired after I'm getting hard on my body to work at the depot. Oh yeah, I was wondering if you're still working at the depot. I bet it's getting harder with that smells and everything. Oh, you live close to Crack Max. Oh, okay. We have a Crack Max in Canada, in Calgary. Basically, it's downtown. A lot of crack addicts go, I guess. It got named a Crack Max because of it.
Time to take a look at our travelers forecast for the U.S. and Canada. Some delays in the West Coast and LAX, also through Minneapolis, St. Paul. Major delays.
I hate heartburn.
New York, Florida,
I'm supposed to go hang out with my brothers soon,
East Coast, the upper
but I don't know when.
United States. If you're going to be flying into that region, be aware of the weather there. The possibility you could be delayed or even have a flight canceled.
Yeah, I bet.
Calgary International, mostly sunny skies here. No weather-related delays out of Calgary. 4 degrees in Toronto, Ottawa, Quebec City tomorrow. 4 in Charlottetown, 7 in Halifax. Cooler temperatures coming to that region tomorrow. But there is a cold front. In fact, there are 2 cold fronts moving across the continent. These are forecast highs across the USA tomorrow. Phoenix, nice and hot, 29, 27 through Miami. Of course, if you look at the upper Midwest, you can see all the white. This is where we have some winter storm watches and warnings in place. And there's that one cold front, another front moving through the southeastern USA. We've got an area of low pressure off the west coast. It's going to spin off a small low pressure center that will travel across BC into the mountains and the foothills of Alberta tomorrow. May in the afternoon hours produce some flurry activity for us, and we could see more of this system on Wednesday, and then cooler air finally down for
Yo, I'm gonna sign off because my brother's gonna be here soon. So like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.